Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Daniel, and today we're going to be talking about the Kris Tyson situation. Now, everybody knows who Kris Tyson is. They've been with MrBeast for pretty much the entire history of the channel, and it was a very big surprise to find out a couple days ago that they've actually been messaging minors and even commissioned an artwork from a notorious artist that draws children in suggestive situations. So, Kris Tyson has already been in a controversy for coming out as trans a couple years ago. People were angry at Kris for coming out as trans, for being trans, but mostly because they thought that he'd stopped caring for Tucker and just kind of left his wife and son. But no, Kris still took care of his son. I don't know about now anymore. I don't even know if Katie would let Kris near Tucker after the allegations, but there is just a whole list of things that Kris has done that's just horrible. He did not apologize to Keemstar for supporting Shadman even after the art of Keemstar's 8-year-old daughter was made by Shadman. So just horrible things. There's literally no redeeming this. A couple years ago, Kris Tyson actually made a video on Jennette McCurdy, who is a former actor from iCarly, I think it was, and there was photos and videos leaked of her by her ex-boyfriend, and he made a video saying that he doesn't condone it and he doesn't recommend watching it. He left the link to everything in the description of the video.
How's it going, you guys? So recently everybody's been hearing about the Jennette McCurdy leak of her photos, and I know a lot of people were wondering about it, so I decided to do this little video to my 20 subscribers that may care, may not care, and if you guys are watching, thank you for watching it. But first off, what the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out. And she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly and Sam and Cat. And so, first off, what she'll probably be seeing is the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. Second off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business.
I don't know how you can say I don't recommend or condone the watching of this video, but you know, here's the link for the video. Don't watch it though. But you know, here you go. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and it's actually pissing me off. Now, along with what I've just talked about, he's also requested Shadman to make arts of Beast Boy, Caillou, Mabel, and Dipper, which is, they're all underage. They are all underage. He was 20 years old at the time, so, and it's like public tweets. He's like completely just wiped his entire Twitter account. None of the old things are on there anymore, but there's already so many screenshots that it doesn't even matter. And it's just, I can't believe that he did that. I used to look up to him. I used to think he was such a cool person, and then these allegations came out. He actually commissioned art of and he hung it up on his wall at the time that him and MrBeast were actually roommates, which, if that wasn't bad enough, it was actually in a video, the video where they tipped the delivery man the house. If you skip to a certain time frame, I'm going to put it right here, you can actually see the photo hanging on the wall, and you can even see MrBeast looking at the photo. And that didn't, like, arise any suspicions for some reason. Or maybe it did, but I don't know. So that says something about old Jimmy himself. Along with Jimmy seeing it, I'm sure everybody else in the video saw it as well. I mean, it was right there on the wall. There's no way you could have missed it. So, yeah. Not a good look for Kris, no. Yeah, career has to be ruined. There's no way there's any coming back from this. Kris was also messaging minors inappropriately. He was messaging what I think two 14-year-olds. And side tangent here, one of them is actually like defending Kris on Twitter. I don't know why. I think it's because most people who are groomed don't exactly know that they've been groomed. But it's not a very good thing that they never realized it, and now they're, thinking it never happened. But back to what we were going. He was messaging minors inappropriately, and he sent them a lot of things. He even made promises to send them nudes, which that is not good. And if all that wasn't enough to prove that he's a horrible, disgusting person, there's just a ton of tweets of him outright saying that he likes children and that it makes him like happy or whatever. He admitted it downright on Twitter publicly, and there's no way his wife hadn't seen it or MrBeast, Jimmy. Jimmy and MrBeast are the same thing, but still, there's no way they hadn't seen it. So I don't know why it's now like coming up and all that. He actually had a Patreon where he asked one of the minors that he was messaging to send him money so that Kris could send the minor nudes. And then that's just horrible. But MrBeast has actually made a response on the whole situation. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I'm disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure that I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. So, yeah, that's pretty much, so far, everything that's been found out about Ava Kris Tyson. Now, I genuinely never saw this coming. And there's no way this was a complete mystery. Like, some people had to have known about this. Obviously, the people that he was grooming, but definitely, like, his close friends, because he publicly tweeted these things, and I'm sure he talked about it, because if you're gonna be willing to publicly tweet something, just put something permanently out into the internet, then I'm sure you're comfortable just telling it to anybody, because at that point, you've told the whole world. And I really hope that this is just like something MrBeast didn't know, because if it really is something he knew and he's only now just taking action, I think it's gonna be really bad for him. Yeah. Now, I don't actually watch MrBeast anymore, at least, so yeah, it's a very, very bad situation, especially for like Kris's family and friends, if he has any left. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Like or subscribe or don't. And I'll see you next time.